Well, we've come training today, Belsen lofts. Since putting these birds on there, well, not just because of colony leash and stuff and that, calmers and that. They're flying exceptionally well. We came back from training, walked out garden, looked round, couldn't see no. Got into the lofts and all home. Unbelievable. About 26 miles on clock that we took them. So you can see about 20 miles it's pigeon flies. Beat us home, light west wind, westerly, very light northwesterly wind. Phenomenal. Young birds have been on the 335 all week, not because they had sickness. I get them as a preventative, and if they were to get it, they'd only get it very, 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 very mildly, I would imagine. I filled that up, there's only a bit of water in it. As you can see, they're all squabbly wobbly. I can't emphasise that gear of Colin, it's brilliant gear. Continent's buying it, Belgium's buying it, Netherlands are buying it. These are advanced, so it just shows you how advanced this stuff is. The Collins. I think you should all try it, but that's my opinion. What can you say? It's working. Reports come back, young bird sickness when they've got it, they're using it, and instead of them losing, say, 10 young ones, or 5 young ones, or 6 young ones, or 20, or whatever they lose, they're having to just suppress 1 or 2 because obviously they're not coming back in body. But you leave them long enough, they would do, but you know, they're not losing them in multitudes like people were, just flopping over, because this stuff works, it does them. And you think it's like a miracle in a bottle. You know, it's a 10ml vial, you put 2ml to a litre, you bang your bottle first 30 to 40 times, extract 2ml out, put to dechlorinated water, 1 litre, leave an hour, add to 2 litres, 3 litres, 4 litres, 5, fill your drinker up, add that then to dechlorinated 5-gallon drum, say, leave it 24 hours and you've got 5 gallon of it. Use whatever you're using out of it, use it halfway down if you want, then top it back up. I use dechlorinated water because chlorine and that kills bacteria, and this is pathogenic, so it's all good stuff. I don't need to boast it. I get inboxes every day. I put them all to Colin now, his agent. But the reports I'm getting back of people like saying, "Wow, thanks for introducing me to this stuff, Kev. It's amazing. It's fantastic gear." But you can, you know, just contact Colin Leask on Facebook and he'll put you right. There's not much else I can say about that. But top of that, like, birds are coming grand. These are the next boys that's getting all paired up in the next 2 weeks. Sun on the back, feeding them hemp now and wheat. Plenty of wheat and wheat germ and hemp. They've been inoculated, ready to go in. Absolutely fantastic birds. Their eyes are double Kleinen asterisks, absolute double. Phenomenal. So they're going to go a round or 2 with pigeons such on the lines like After Dark, Cone 6, Cone 7. Like I said yesterday, One So Wonderful, Shadow Hens, etc. etc. All best whatever. Blixens, Golden Gabby Hens, inbreds. I'm going to have a good fun time with these, and what I should do is take 2 rounds with that team. I don't care if they're late. Keep them happy, and I'll put 12 more fresh hens in then, if possible, and hopefully they'll tread them as well, and then I'll keep them till next year. And I'll put the heating on for them, get the humidity right in the loft, lights on, bring them into condition and try and get them as early as I can to breed for racing. If I get children from this year, we'll have protege to race to breed for next year. I may even put a set of them later on into race team, maybe 3rd round out of them. Just going to go steady for now and let's see where we are with him. Look at eye on him, he's phenomenal, that pigeon there in front of me. Absolutely phenomenal pigeon, look at him. But yeah, we're going to get there. I'm happy weight pigeons have come. It's nice and warm for them. They've stretched out. So I've gone up drive, looked in there, so come down onto my garden front gate. There's one on the roof though, there's one here. Got her in, looked in the loft and all lock were in, so it was the last one to go in. I mean, that's just amazing. 22 miles. They'll go back there tomorrow. There you go. Well, mainly this video is not just about training, it's mainly for you to stay off antibiotics. There's natural pathogenics out there now. You go back to like we used to do in 70s, 80s, you know, before we hit 90s, and everybody went antibiotic daft and mental. I get that sometimes, probably in a blue moon, you will have to use an antibiotic when you've got some, whatever. If you haven't used this stuff for collins to protect your pigeons, it's not, you know, you can't get it after everything's flipping out, and it'll work, it'll put them back right, but you're better off getting them beforehand to build up. It builds immunities and pathogenics in them. It does everything from respiratory, coronas, pastillas, mycoplasmosis, you name it, salmonella, E. coli's. He does everything. This guy is head of the poultry business, so obviously all these remedies go into poultry business. Now, obviously because they're going into poultry that's going to be slaughtered for human consumption, it's got to have no withdrawal period, so it's got to be good enough to put into them, which is natural pathogenic antibodies that fight this, you know, repairs the systems, gut linings and everything. So hopefully I'm going to get a video done with Colin. I'm waiting for him to make one to send it me and I'll post it. The man's a mind of information, mate. It's like I say, it's not just pigeons he does. Head of the poultry, you know, top scientists or whatever, and people say, oh, well, I can you find it and even vets can't find it. There's always been a cure out there. They just won't let you have it because they make too much money on antibiotics, you know. And that's basically it. It's like there's a cure for cancer and they won't give you that because they make too much, pharmaceutical companies make too much money on it. And they don't like people like Colin that make natural pathogenic, you know, they grow these homopathogens off the virus or whatever, cultivate it, make it safe or whatever, but basically then it builds all your pigeons up against it, from what I can gather. I might be reading wrong, I might be reading right, but I'll get Colin to do a video for you. But I've been using it now since last year. With my young birds in this team that I just trained today. I never used any antibiotics whatsoever last year. Year before I did, I was getting them off Nigel Cowood and that, and I was losing pigeons. Moxilin, it weren't working. In fact, it was just weakening them, I think.